What's up, everybody? It's Broken Bones here, and welcome back to another episode here on the KRUSTYKRAFT server. Today is episode 30. Yes, it is. And today, we're starting things out here at the Guardian Farm. That's because just above here, we're going to be building a mob farm up in the sky, hopefully. I don't know how long that's going to take us to build it, but we also have the world tour that we're going to be doing today. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are going to be able to see everyone's builds. Also, last episode, we were able to gather up all these resources. We got 4 shulker boxes of packed ice that I was able to craft from regular ice, sea lanterns, magma blocks, trapdoors, a bunch of redstone stuff, glass, all this stuff to build the mob farm. But one issue is I'm completely out of rockets. And I think... That says rocks! That was rockets last time! I don't want rocks. British lad, you need to get the important stuff back in here. The rockets and the shulker boxes. These are all gone. Books, though. I wonder what he's got in here. Silk touch, fire aspect, mending and unbreaking. We got 3 of those each. Efficiency 5. I think I'm gonna go ahead and clean him out of all these. And yeah, we'll clean him out of these too. Silk touch. I think we'll clean him out of those too. Sharpness 5, looting 3. Yeah, I don't really need the other stuff. There's 24 crusty coins for you there, British lad. While we're here in the end, I thought we'd go ahead and check our payments, but we don't have anything. And as you can see, I've also removed the hopper down there, so I don't have to dig down there anymore. But yeah, we got nothing. How about the wood shop? Let's see. 2 crusty coins. Okay. I wonder how we're doing. We have no more oak. We actually have 3 crusty coins. That's cool. Spruce, a little sparse. Jungle wood's gone. Birch wood's gone. Oak wood's gone. All this is like gone. That whole side of the shop's gone. Acacia wood and dark oak. I don't do dark oak because I don't have a farm for it. But yeah, looks like we need to get all these types of wood over here. And I've been procrastinating. I think it's time for a AFK session at the wood farm. Well, I know oak and spruce we have plenty of at my base, but look at how much more oak we have. We have shulker boxes of it, so we can refill that, no problem. That's going to be easy. And then over here, we have our jungle wood. And we have a little bit of jungle wood there. We have a full shulker there, so it looks like we restock jungle wood a little bit. We need a little bit more to restock it all the way. And birchwood we have none of. So we're going to start things off with jungle wood and fill up the rest of that shulker box so we can restock that all the way. And then we'll switch over to birch. And right now we have an indicator light on showing us that we have bone meal. There's no bone meal in this chest, but there is bone meal into the system. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and use the rest of it. It's been a long time since I used this thing. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Sounds like everything's turning on. Everything's working. Let's go ahead and plant a tree and see what happens. Let's see. That grows. That gets pulled over. That's working very good. Looks like everything's working. The chopper's chopping it. Sweet deal. Let's go ahead and start planting some trees. Well, there's all of our jungle wood. We got 2 shulker boxes filled up, and it looks like we're completely out of shulker boxes over there. And we got a few stacks in there, but not too bad. Now it's on to the birch wood. Bring on the birches! Well, we're done now. We got ourselves our jungle wood and also our birch wood over here. Here's our 2 shulker boxes of birch wood. Sweet deal. And look at all the extra birch saplings I have. We better stop off at the pot shop in the slums. Haha, here we are at the pot shop. Who remembers this thing? This build is actually really cool. I forgot how cool it was on the inside. Let's go ahead and put our saplings away. So we've got there's our birch saplings. Let's go ahead and put all these away. Nobody even buys from those little shops, but they're kind of fun and neat to go visit every once in a while. But here's our extra oak logs, so we have plenty of those. And spruce is kind of sparse in here too. We might have to go back to the wood farm and go grab some. Well, as it turns out, we don't even have 1 shulker box of spruce, but we got all the oak that we need. So I've come back to the wood shop. Oh, that is not enough spruce to make 2 shulker boxes worth. We don't even have 1 shulker box's worth. Okay, as you know, as we leave the end, we end up here, and I look at this every time. So it's time to fix it. Alright, bye-bye wood block, and here comes the mushroom block. Man, oh man, we got so close to having a double chest full of spruce because there was some in this already, but nonetheless, I only charge 1 crusty coin for 3 stacks, so I'm going to go ahead and take these home with me. And we've got everything else all fully decked out. Check that out. Birch is full, jungle is full, and I believe, do we have some of these? Acacia? Acacia, no one really buys that, and like I say, I don't do dark oak. So here we are back at the base, and I was just looking at my gunpowder, and that's all the gunpowder that we have. We have 22. And we've got 6 rockets left. That's all the rockets that I've got left. I went to British Lad's shop earlier hoping that he had some rockets, and he didn't. So, I'm thinking there's some paper. I think we're going to need more paper than that, though. I think it takes 3 paper to 1 gunpowder to make a rocket. And if we had 22, that should be enough. Alright, so we got our paper, and it looks like we get 3 rockets per gunpowder. So that means that we would have 66. That's pretty cool. Let's see. And actually, it only takes 1 paper, so I was a little bit off on that one. Let's see here. Is that how that's going to work? Yeah. Cool. So we have... Wow, we actually got quite a bit of rockets. That's nice. And yeah, I really didn't feel like starting this project because we're going to be working up in the air without rockets. Because, let's face it, we're going to be falling down. We're going to need to get back up, and it's just going to be annoying to do so. But before we get completely started, I saw that our friend ET Pro Panic has scaffolding for sale. 1 crusty coin equals 2 stacks. 10 crusty coins equals a full shulker full. How much does he actually have? He has 9 stacks. 9 stacks. He doesn't even have a full shulker's worth, but yeah, I'd say 4 stacks would probably be good, so let's go ahead and pay him. Thank you, Pro Panic. There's 2 crusty coins. Alright, so one thing I was thinking about before we get completely started into this is that I've got a lot of shulker boxes, and to minimize the amount of trips that I make going back and forth getting items, I thought it'd be a good idea to organize our ender chest just a little bit so we could actually put some of this in here and kind of carry everything on us. Now, we've got some lapis lazuli here that I don't really need. That could go in there for now, and that'll open up 1 spot. Ender pearls can probably go up there. And over here, we have just empty shulker boxes, which we don't really need at the moment. We could actually put a lot of these here. So after that yellow one is going to be supplies for this guy. So let's see here. Does everything... Almost everything fits, and actually we have 1 shulker box, which is perfect because that's going to be the items that we're actually using. So now that that's been taken care of, we have our book here that we've been keeping track of. So we designed our mob farming creative, so that's done. We got the resource list and we gathered the items. Now it's actually step 4. It's time to construct the mob farm. So let's get started. Right, so here we are at the Guardian farm, and the first thing that we need to do is actually get our Y value height. So we're going to be building it up in the air, obviously not down here. I'm going to be building it up there some, but it is going to kind of block out most of the sky from above this thing, which is okay because everything's lit up down below, and we really don't get much of a view of just the sky up here. I just jumped down here, and the first thing I realized is that I need to go up and get to a certain Y value, but I need to know what that Y value is, and to do that, you need a map, and I don't have a map. So, here's our map. I finally found it. But, I'm wondering how this would look if it was on a smaller map. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks really cool. I'm glad I did this. Yeah, just look how cool this map looks. I'm so glad we decided to do that. But nonetheless, we're going to get started. This is the center of our Guardian farm right here. These 4 blocks right there, the soul sand down there. And this is the storage area. So the storage area for our mob farm is going to go just above this one. And it's going to be stacked up. And then the mob farm is just going to be right there in the dead center, covering up most of the area. And so we need to pillar up to Y88. That's going to be the killing chamber. That's going to be the edge. That's exactly why I wanted to make scaffolding, because I figured that was going to happen eventually. So in goes the killing chamber. The only thing is, though, it would have been a smart idea to grab some Frostwalker boots. Frostwalker! Hell yeah! Let's get some emeralds and let's get that thing. Alright, my man. Let's go ahead and... I just bought Silk Touch. What happened to the Frostwalker dude? Where did that guy go? Is that guy... Is that this guy? I just bought the wrong book. Alright. Frostwalker. That's the right book, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Well, there's us a new pair of Frostwalker boots. I do have a mending book, but I don't have enough levels to put it on. I'm all out of levels. So, when they actually run out of durability and we need to go mend it, I'll go ahead and put the book on then, because then we can get some levels. And we're back. Let's go ahead and do the switch. Let's go ahead and see if we take the Frostwalker boots. We can run around. Woo, look at this. We got some speed going on now. Oh, wow. I don't think I have enough of these to really... Did you see that? I caught that on the way down. Right, so now that we got these boots on, we're making quite some headway, and this is the first killing platform. This is going to be the one in the middle, and we've got to fill the rest of this in with magma blocks. Which, as I was saying earlier, we're making quite a lot of progress, because now with these Frostwalker boots, I'm able to run and place these blocks. And there we go, there's the first killing platform all finished. The only issue is that look at how much magma blocks we went through. I actually think we're going to have an issue with that. So I'm going to do some math right now, see how many magma blocks that we need more, and we're probably going to have to go back to the nether and go ahead and go grab those. Oh, that's no match for that. Let's try this again. Oh! No, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Well, that was a close call. I hate coming in the nether, it's so dangerous. But I was right on my maths. We do need some more magma blocks. In fact, we need 550 more, which comes out to like 8.5 stacks. And look at this, we found some quartz. And I gotta say, doing this with Frostwalker boots, again, is one of the best things in the world. Because look at how much fun this is. This is just, look at how fast these blocks break. Alright, we're getting close, but I still have some more to mine. I know that we're getting deathly close to lava. I can hear it. And I'm just wondering when we're actually going to hit that, because we've got more magma blocks here that we can take out. And there's the lava right there, but luckily that didn't hit us. Man, oh man, that is pretty much all the magma blocks, and those are kind of holding back the lava, which is why I didn't get those. Those are all the magma blocks kind of in the safe area of gathering them. The rest of the magma blocks are in pretty sketchy areas like over there and over there. Although I've just come on over to the other side where there is no lava, and look at, there's still some magma blocks here. We're going to go ahead and mine some of these out and see how much we can get. Which turned out to be perfect. This area just gave us just enough to go ahead and get 9 full stacks, which is more than what we need. And this time, I remember my way back. I remember this wood block and the staircase being here, and I believe we got to go up here, and the ladder is right here. Yes, I was right. So now that we got enough magma blocks to go ahead and do the nether platforms, the platforms are going to be going this far apart. They need to be way over here. But I just realized something. I placed this dirt on top of the magma blocks. It's kind of hard to place blocks underneath the block you're standing on. And I don't have my shovel to redo this. But now we've got all that situated and blocks are starting to fly back in. So things are moving right along again. And just like that, we got ourselves the 3 killing platforms all done. Now we need to actually install the water sweepers that are going to be sweeping the items off. And then I suppose there would be a collection system over here. Well, I'm faced with a dilemma here. And the dilemma is, which way do we want the water sweepers going? Because obviously the outside ones, we could make those symmetrical, both flowing inwards, which would make sense. But the middle one, regardless of which way we flip it, it's going to be non-symmetrical. And it's just bugging my OCD brain. So I'm debating on whether or not to have them all flowing the same way or not. Well, I've been building up the first killing chamber, and I just made a mistake. I placed all these slabs down in the wrong spot. They got to be 1 block over here. But the good news is we got that sorted now. Now it's time to do the water sweepers. This is actually going to be the water blockers. It's going to be holding the water back in this area right here. And when these get lifted up, the water's going to spew out, letting all the items flow down into the catch chamber. I just said catch chamber, didn't I? I meant water streams. More progress. The water is now going in, and that's looking pretty good. Look at that. Just look at it. I mean, watch. Watch. How does that happen? We're not in a frozen biome. I wonder if it's just because of the altitude. I wonder if we're too up high for water to stay like that. If that's the case, yeah, it looks like that's going to be the case. I think we should be able to go like this without the slime block sticking to it and be able to go ahead and break that out. And then if we break that, that shouldn't refreeze. But boy, that's going to be ugly standing up there. And it didn't even work anyway. I wonder if torches will work. It looks like it's going to melt it. It looks like it's totally going to melt it. Okay, that was good there for a second. Even with a full block and a torch, this thing just keeps on going back from water to ice, and it won't stop. Like, watch. There's water, and then just in a moment there'll be ice. Is it going to stay? Nope, there it goes. It turns back to ice. We got to figure something out here. Oh my goodness, I was just starting a clip because that magma block has been there for quite some time, and I thought it was going to stay as water. I thought we had a working solution. So, as it seems right now, it seems as if having a block over the top of it is working. But the issue is that I gotta have a block over the top of it, which is gonna stick to the slime block, unless we get an immovable block of some sort, like obsidian or glazed terracotta. Well, looks like obsidian it is.
Well, why don't you just use melons?
I have melons in my inventory. That would have worked out just fine. Well, that's rather funny that Roller Gamer came up with this idea of putting melon blocks here after I'd already gone to my base and got the obsidian. But nonetheless, I think that'll work. I think that'll work pretty good. Let's go ahead and break these back. There we go. And where's the rest of the ice? We need to grab some more ice and go ahead and continue placing this in. Now, I'm going to do it in a symmetrical fashion because I'm kind of OCD. And there we go. We got ourselves all the water in place and all the blocks on top so they don't turn to ice. Now, hopefully that stays like that. I hope it doesn't turn back into ice. And we can't forget these guys, the rails. These stop the infinite water sources. So I've made the decision to go ahead and do the killing platforms in the same direction, so that way they're all flowing in this direction. Alright, and there is kill chamber number 2, now just for the third one. And you know what? I've totally had a thought. I was worried about the platforms itself looking kind of, you know, lopsided and not symmetrical, but from the side, you can't really tell the difference, and they're all covered with stone. Anyways, this kind of stone all the way around. The slime and the melon blocks are only on the inside. So that's something. That's not going to bother me too bad. And the other thing too is that the collection system. If we have the collection system on the outside over here, yeah, I kind of feel like that's going to bug my OCD as well. So to kind of get rid of that and try to keep the outsides looking the same, I think we'll go ahead and reverse this last one and bring the collection system over here. Oh! I thought I had more left to go. And there is the last bit of ice that we're going to need for the water, and we're going to break that, and I was going to hope that was lag. I'm really glad that was. Dang, look at this map. That looks so cool. Well, I've put myself in a rather weird predicament. I probably should have built the collection system first, because now, how am I going to place the blocks down there to actually hold the items and sweep them into the middle? I think I've come up with a solution, and the solution I'm hoping doesn't bite me in the butt, and that's to release this water right here. And I'm thinking, I don't think that should be the edge of my guardian farm, so the water should not interact with the walls of my guardian farm. Ooh, I just thought of something else too. We're going to have to go like that, and probably go like this, so that way that stays as a one wide area, because we don't want water flowing out everywhere, because I definitely don't want to do that. And there we go. There's our water source. And if we break this one out too, then the water will flow down, and we can probably go down. That won't be very good if that happens. Well, despite that major failure, we're going to go ahead and try again. There's the ice going in. Let's see here. I think I also need to go like this and place a block on top. There we go. And if we come on down, we should be able to break the ice down below. Let's see here. Let's go like this. There we are. There's the ice down below. If we break that, the water should come on down, and we should have a nice water elevator there. Alright, so I've removed the dirt, so now we can actually go into this thing. Let's see here. We'll go down nice and slowly. And then if we get down here, we can actually come down here with another block just like that. And I think if we go like this, we can take some dirt, and we'll place another block on the bottom right there, and that will be where the items actually get swept by. And that's because I just had a thought that, oop, I missed that. Well, despite that mistake too, let's see if we can do this again here, and maybe we'll do something like this to make it easy to get out. There we go. Now we actually have a floor right here, and this is going to be where the water actually sits. But thing is that water only travels 8 blocks, and so every 8 blocks we're going to put a slab up like this so the items can go underneath and another water source can be up on top of here. Because I thought of something. If we just have ice, the items are going to come in here, land on the ice, and they're not going to move. Another thing that I have just thought of is that I've got to get blocks over here and blocks over here. And what am I going to start placing blocks on? I can't actually get out to do that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is actually come out here. There we go. Let's go ahead and place in some dirt here. And we're going to have to come up like this, like that, and also like this, and like that. There we go. And then we can go ahead and place that block back in here. Place those back in there. There we go. That way we can get started with that. And I guess we're just going to have to remove that dirt later. Now that we're done with this, I just had a thought. I came back here and removed some of the dirt. We can go and put this back here, but we had dirt over here on the sides that I've just removed. And now that we've done that, we can go ahead and take this dirt out here, and now we have these blocks to place this on. Alright, let's go ahead and put the water in. Here's one water, and then we're going to go ahead and take a slab right here. We're going to take a slab so that goes underneath, and actually, we need to break this out here. We got some work here to do. We need to take this, turn this into ice right there, and rather packed ice. Then we need a slab that goes on top. That's going to allow the items to go underneath, and then a sign in the back so the water does not want to go in that direction. And then we can place another water right there, and that should flow over to this area, and then we just got to do that over and over again until we hit the middle. Ha! Look at that. The water as it sits lands perfectly with the middle of the farm. How many blocks away?
2.
I think you're
Far.
right. It is 2 blocks away. It is.
Oh.
Cool. I can do that. I should be able to do that.
Yeah, you should listen to me more often. You fucking guessed who got it right.
Okay, let's do that, and then we'll do that. Oh, stay up here. Stay up here. Okay, good. Well, as you saw by that last clip, we were able to go ahead and get rid of that water, and now we're going to be making a bridge out of some dirt. That was kind of sketchy doing that. I felt like I was going to almost fall off. So here goes in the second water collection. We're just getting this one done. We need to put some ice right in here, just like that. Put a slab up on top of that one, just like that. Put a sign behind it, and go ahead and put some ice right on top of it and break it so that it'll flow back down. And now we're placing in the final few blocks that go for the item collection right here. So let's go and get that in. We need to remove that dirt, place that there, and also place that one right there. Progress is moving right along. We got the third and final kill chamber all set up and ready, and that should be the last piece of ice I have to lay down, and that should flow all the way to the middle. Alright, well now that we got the item collection streams all said and done, we need to go down below and actually make a water path for them to actually go into, and a collection area for them to funnel into. So we're going to head on down here. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Oh, I've got to get back to my base and all that without anything. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, I found my stuff here. Let's see, let's get over here. We've got a bunch of stuff scattered everywhere and probably some down below. Let's see, there's some of that. Let's go ahead and put our elytra on so we can actually fly around. Let's eat a little bit so we don't have any worries about dying again. And I'm sure a bunch of stuff is probably down there. There's a bunch of my stuff sitting right on the scaffolding. Let's go up here and get that. There we are, we got my helmet. That's good. Okay, we got a bunch more stuff that we're still missing. Here's a bunch more stuff down here. Let's see, there's my map. That's good. Man, without Depth Strider, this is pretty terrible. I'm still missing some stuff. There's some bones that I had. That was just from farm itself. There's some more blocks over there. Oh my goodness, there's some more of my stuff. There's some more of my stuff right there. Let's get over there and not die. There we go. Okay, there's my trident. That's awesome. There's the rails. That's awesome. What else is up here? Man, I literally got everything back. I'm pretty sure. And at least everything back that was important to me. I got all my rockets back. Got all my armor and tools back. I even got my trident back. Got most of the supplies I had on me back, so that's good. Well, now that we got all of our stuff back, I was just getting started on figuring out the center of our farm. This is the center of our farm, and we're going to get the storage area getting going here right now. But I just realized something. I brought a bunch of blue glass to go ahead and do this. And if you look at this, I believe this is cyan glass. Oh, we better go check. Yep, blue glass. Not what we need. We need cyan glass. Oh, man, what a mistake. Well, I'm back at the base, and the good news is that we do have some cyan glass and even more up here, so that's pretty good. We've got quite a bit. I hope that's enough. Well, we got one full shulker box and then some on top of that. Hopefully that is enough. So now that we got the items back up here, let's try to do this again and try not to die this time. Let's get down to the center of our area right here. It's not too bad. There we are. Cool, we made it down safely. And this is the center of our farm, which is where we need to go ahead and make our storage area from. Now, it's obviously not going to come down this far, but we do need to figure that out. So I was just putting in the floor, and I just realized that, you know, on the outside we got a bunch of redstone that goes over here, and there's a water stream right here. But looking at the water stream, really, it may be possible to make this work around the water stream. I got a feeling we might be able to make this work, but we might not. So let's do some math here. If this is the wall, this is the floor. That's block 1, 2, and 3. So that's 3, 4, and 5 sink down below the floor level. 4 and 5. And then also this one right here. This block right there, that redstone torch. That's where the water kind of flows. I wonder if we can change that block out for something else that might work. So again, here's the floor. This would be the floor. Then this would be the wall right here. So we had the wall, and then it was 2 blocks back, right? Because we had the hopper, and then that goes right in the floor, and that's simply just not going to work. That's going to block the water stream. Yep, that means that we're going to have to rip the floor out and raise it up 1 block. There we go. I've gone ahead and raised the floor up, and that means that when we come over here, we will have to remove the top bit of glass, but I'm okay with that. Now that the floor is done on the server, we need to go ahead and focus on the water streams, which are going to be collecting all of the drops. And as you can see, this is the item sorter for all the mob drops. And this is going to be 5 blocks off the floor and 3 blocks over. So we need to go and engineer that. So to start things off, I'm laying out the wall. And I've just noticed that with the amount of item sorters that we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. Then they're going to have 5 and 6, then 7, 8, 9, 10 on this side. But that means that this stops right here, which means that really this part of the floor could actually go, which makes sense for up here, because if you look down here, we got glass over here. It's a bit non-symmetrical. We kind of did what it had to do to work down there, but if we just take this out, it'll be a little bit more symmetrical anyway. And now I've put in the water stream layout. This is going to be right where the water goes, and then the hoppers are going to collect everything right from this level. Now, basically, we need an input to this water stream. So this is the water stream. Here's the input. We need to connect this water stream up with that input over there. So right at the scaffolding there is going to be our input. So we're going to be building a giant tube, kind of like what's coming up from the Guardian farm, except this is going to be coming down from the mob farm. And here is the beginning of the input, and as you can see, all the items would be flowing down from here, landing down here, going out over this way, getting shot into the water stream all the way around the storage area, then eventually coming back to a lava pit for anything that flows over. Man, oh man, I sure hope we have enough glass for all of this. Haha, look at this. We made it up to the mob farm. That's such a good thing that we had enough glass to go ahead and build this whole downshoot, I guess is what we'll call it, the item downshoot. I don't know if that makes any sense. Does that make sense? So I've started to tear into the water streams. Now, this is going to be rather peculiar because we've got to get through right where the water is. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take these prismarine blocks and block that off. We'll go ahead and grab some more glass and just come on into here like this. Then we're going to have to remove this dirt, just like that, and continue on all the way over to the other killing chamber. We got the water streams all hooked up. We got these ones right here, which we decided to go ahead and put packed ice with some signs there so the items just kind of flow right into here. I put some dirt over here because I got tired of falling down, and I also switched my boots. We have Depth Strider on now instead of, what was that for up here? Frostwalker? And then over here, we also have this side connected up, as you can see. And yeah, everything is looking good right now. So when the items fall down this tube, they're going to be coming all the way down to here, landing on top of this waterway. This is this glass pathway here that I have here. That's going to be a waterway. And it's going to be delivering all the items into the item sorters to the shulker box loading station. So we're going to be building some of these right now. So we've decided to go ahead and build these in bulk. We're going to be building them all the same. That way I can get Isaac and British Lad on the team here. So I'm basically trying to lead the way here and telling them what to do next. So they're going to be placing redstone down on here, and then next we need to actually go ahead and build the actual system that's going to be locking the hopper. Major reason why these hoppers got to be locked is because we don't want the shulker box sitting here and the items flowing out into it. What we want is we want the shulker box to fill up, and then when the comparator detects that, it'll break the shulker box, and then the hopper will be unlocked and the shulker box will go in the chest. Progress is moving right along. We got the shulker box crushers going in, and as you can see now, we've got redstone blocks on the other sides of the comparator comparators right here. That'll make it to where when the shulker box is finally full to the brim, it'll go ahead and crush the shulker box, kind of like what happens when you hit that button. It'll crush it, and then it'll unlock this hopper, sending it into the chest. Now we've got the shulker box dispensing systems in, so that chest is going to fill that hopper up, which is going to fill that dispenser up, which will send a shulker box out over the hopper that's locked right now. Now we need to actually send items into it, which is going to be done by an item sorter, so that way we can separate all the different items that these mobs drop. So we're going to go ahead and place in some blocks just like this and build your item sorter, your standard one, and redstone torch goes down there. We get redstone dust back there and up here, right there. Then we also get what is that? Not a comparator, a repeater right there on 2 ticks. Item sorters are now finishing up. We're not putting the actual drops in them because we're kind of low on those, and I actually figured out that the farm will actually sort itself out. So all we got to do is turn the farm on when it's actually all said and done. We got the filter sticks in there already, and the drops will fill right in and take up the place, and basically it's finished the item sorter for us. But right now we need to go ahead and complete the water streams, which means that we're gonna have to put ice in some places, build the walls so the water doesn't actually go out and ruin our redstone. Progress is looking good. The water streams are now done, and I'm starting to torch up the area so we don't get any mob spawns. And we've also done this. We've also left this open. Isaac Gamer just went to my base and grabbed some wooden trap doors so we can actually open up this and access it. That'd be so cool when we have an issue like that. We can just come over here and find out what the issue is. Nice. Just look at this place. This is awesome. This place really came together really quick. Now it's time to go ahead and kind of decorate this place, which I'm kind of struggling with. I'm not sure if doing it all out of this block is going to look good, so I'm just kind of filling it in right now just to kind of get the whole layout, where the blocks are going to be, and then later on we can actually go ahead and figure out what other blocks we want to kind of put in here and kind of fill in the gaps. Down below here, this is how we have it set up. We kind of have it open, and to be honest with you, I don't mind it. I kind of like this, and so I think I'm going to carry that on up above, because honestly, this prismarine stuff is just too busy. Oh my goodness, this looks so much better. It's starting to really come together, and I still got some more prismarine to remove, but yeah, this is really coming together really nicely. And because I'm kind of feeling like this is going to be the final part of our base, we're not going to be expanding this area much anymore, so I'm actually putting a roof on it, and so that kind of finalizes things. We're not going to be building up anymore. We're just going to be using this area. And I guess it's not that big of a deal. If we ever wanted to expand, all we got to do is take the roof off. Now we're back at the base to go grab some shulker boxes to put into the system, and I've even cleaned out my ender chest so I could put empty shulker boxes in here and transport them. We are back up here on the killing chamber because we need to get up there. That's going to be where the spawn platforms are. You can't see them yet, but that's where we need to go. And in fact, we need to go up 40 blocks. So I got 40 scaffolding here. We're going to go ahead and just let these guys pillar up all the way up to Y128, because right now we're at Y88, and plus 40, that's 128, I think. So here we are up here. I'm placing in some iron trap doors because this is going to be the edge of the spawning platform. Spiders really can't climb on these, and therefore they should fall down right away and not get stuck on the side, because sometimes you have this issue where they like to climb back up. Progress is coming along good. The sun is rising, and we have our killing platforms going on in. Now, this isn't the killing platforms, this is the spawn platforms. Those are the killing platforms. Nonetheless, we have the packed ice going in now. We have the melon blocks ready for the slime to go on top. The slime's going to be what's controlling the water, sweeping the mobs off the edge. Here are the last few pieces of ice for the first platform. That's looking pretty good. Now we need to go ahead and get the water sweepers in. Wow, that's some lag. Now we're putting up the walls. These are going to contain the mobs inside and make sure they go out into the killing chambers down here. And right here, we're actually going to go ahead and come on down just a bit. And this is to keep the light level down, because we need to make sure that we have light level 7 or below on these platforms, and to achieve that, we need to come down one block and make sure that we're keeping the light out all the way down to here. So now that's been done for both sides. We got walls built up on both sides, but the problem is that this is the last bit of stone that we have. I don't have enough to go ahead and go up any more layers, so I think we should go ahead and smelt some up. There we go. Well, the mob farm is definitely working. Maybe we should torch up the place. Oh my goodness, this thing is looking crazy at this point in time. While that stone smelts up, I've been placing some trapdoors, and now we got the outline for the next spawning platform. And now we're getting the packed ice in. There's the first platform done, 3 to go. And right here, to go ahead and pull these water stoppers up, we're going to be placing in some sticky pistons right there, and same thing down there to go ahead and pull those arms up and stopping the water. I really wish I would have just made an AFK ice farm when I went to go harvest all this ice. That was so much ice last episode. And here goes in the final few bits of ice, and now we need to just go ahead and light this whole place up. Something else that we need to do, we need to actually put water in these water areas. So we need to go ahead and bring these up. We're going to go ahead and place a redstone block there. Break that one, that'll go ahead and pull that slime block up. Same thing over here, we're going to go and do the same thing. We need to do that all the way down the line. But first we're going to go ahead and take this out. We need to go ahead and place in some water right here and waterlog that piston there. Then if we come over here, we should be able to create an infinite water source and basically pick that up and be able to take that out with us over here somewhere and probably go like this. Just like that. I think that should work. Then we should be able to take this one and that should flow over there. Perfect. Then if we go ahead and do the same thing over here, that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to try to create something like this right there. There we go. Come over here and do the same thing, except we need to get these guys up too. Water for this side is now done, and look at that. That looks pretty cool. Now both sides are done. Let's go ahead and check on our stone. Well, that's looking good. I'm totally loving doing this project. This is so much fun. So now I've got the outer ring on one side done. This is going to be a wall that goes all the way up the length of the mob farm, and that's to hold back the light from getting in, keeping the mobs from spawning. Now we've got this wall up all the way around the farm. Got the trapdoors going in, which is rather difficult to do because it's a rather thin edge that we're trying to place them on, and as you can see, I keep messing up. But nonetheless, we got the third floor going in. And from this point on, it's going to be rather redundant because we got to do this 2 more times. So I thought it might be a cool idea to do a little time lapse. Dang, this place is looking cool. Man, that thing is looking so awesome. But nonetheless, we are running low on today's episode, guys, and it's not over yet because we still have the world tour. But I wanted to build this for the world tour. I wanted to have something at my base to show off, and it's not even done yet. The redstone's not even done. I don't have the AFK position or none of that in. So, nonetheless, we're going to move forward on with the world tour. my goodness, that world tour was absolutely incredible. That was amazing. A British lad's base getting them first place. I've known British lad for so long, and he never used to build like that. And he's finally getting pretty good at building. But right here, I'm actually helping out Irish lad build a little block swapper thing for his anvil. He wants to make these disappear. So that's what I've been doing in between editing. And now that we're back, there he is right now. I'm actually really proud of Irish lad. Irish lad's been getting into a little bit of redstone. He built this super smelter all by himself. This is my design here in the back. All my redstone. He followed my tutorial and actually did it successfully. And same thing with this stone gen here. He's actually modified it to be into a water stream and automatically load his storage system. And Irish lad's base is really coming along too. Look at this place. Irish lad is such a good builder. I'm not to have him come help me build my base. But nonetheless, yeah, things are looking really good in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know it's been a long one, but it was a fun one. It was a really good one. We got a lot done, and we got a lot to show for it, especially with that world tour. That was awesome. So awesome. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to smack that like button for me. Subscribe if you guys are new. Ring that notification bell, and share this video with all your friends. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I'm Broken Bones, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, everybody.